Yo guys, what is going on? Welcome back to another video on my channel here. Now in today's video guys, I'm going to be bringing you a little breakdown of one of the best audible defenses, or the best audible defense in Madden 21. Basically, I'm going to start out this video by explaining what an audible defense is, and I'm actually going to be showing you guys the defense. Now this is what I use in my online games. If you guys have not checked out the gameplay videos, they will be in the card once I go ahead and supply it. But basically, I'm going to be kind of breaking down this defense, not really giving you guys like the advanced setups that you'll find in my ebooks on my website, but they're definitely very good schemes. Now I do want to update you guys actually on my ebook. Now what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to be dropping a little gun trips tight end ebook on my channel, or not on my channel, more specifically on my website, if you guys want to go and follow that. Now I will go ahead, I'm going to give one play away for free, and then the rest is going to be on the website. Now guys, before we do get in the video though, want to follow me on Twitter, my link is going to be down below. Also, if you guys want to check out my Discord server, link is down there, as well as the sign up for Discord. And if you guys want to check out my two most recent videos, the two most recent gameplay videos, they're going to be in the top right of the screen right now. And if you guys want to join the channel, it is $5 a month, and you're going to get full access to written out Madden guides, shout outs in my videos, and also previews of my videos early. Now the shout outs today are going to go to Nola G and Crystal. They bought my nickel 335 ebook on my website. If you guys want to go ahead and buy my ebook, there's 4 up right now, 2 offense and 2 defense. It is going to be in the link in the description. It's redzonetips.ga. You're going to go there and then go to the schemes tab, and you should have that there. But guys, without further ado, let's go ahead, let's get into the basically talking about this defense.
Yes, out of eyes trying to put me on a t-shirt. Shorty want me so bad, do your knees hurt? Yeah, I'm counting paper guap, it might be mine.
Alright guys, so basically we're going to be breaking down this defense right now. Now what we're going to be talking about, basically an audible defense. What that is you take one formation and you're going to audible down to another. So let's just say hypothetically, let's take, I don't know, let's do like 4-6 for example, right? We have 4-6 normal. Let's just say we have 4-6 bear. And what we're going to do is, or actually we'll go 4-6 normal. Basically what you're going to do is you would audible down. You would basically, once you select like whatever play you got, like we're going to do a cover 3 for example. What you're going to do, just press X and then press the D-pad to the right and then press whatever play you got. So as you can see, we have a cover 1. Basically what we're doing is we're audibling to another defense with basically the same set of personnel that we'd have of a 4-6 normal. Now why is that good? Because like for example, I'm going to show you the 4-6 normal. You could actually get the speed package, which is basically more defensive backs on the field. So as you can see, we have 4-6 normal, we have a cover 3. We're going to come out in Playbooks over, and then if we audible down to 4-6 bear, what that's going to do is that's going to put more defensive backs on the field, and it's going to allow us to get more speed on there. And that is the main point. 4-6 was actually a really common defense in like October when the disengage glitch was the thing, but now it's really cooled down. But basically today we're going to be talking about nickel 335 down to 335 wide. Now you guys have probably heard about this defense if y'all been keeping up with Madden recently. Basically this tactic is used to get more speed on the field. Now how you're going to go ahead and how you're going to approach this is you're basically going to, you can do this one of 2 ways. You can either go into your depth chart, which I like to do. You're going to go to the sub linebacker position. This is basically a specialist position on your defense. And what you're going to do is you're going to put safeties at these 3 positions. Now, what this is going to allow you to do is this is going to allow you any linebacker spot that you have that you can sub safeties in, you can do that. So like nickel 335, nickel 335 wide, nickel normal, big nickel over G, dollar 326, any of those formations that have multiple linebackers in there, you will be able to sub in these linebackers. And then for example, like big nickel over G, you only have 2 linebackers, so Xavier Woods and Darian Thompson will be subbed in. And then in like dollar, you'd have Woods and Thompson. But basically in the number 1 position, you want to put your fastest player, fastest safety you can put in, whoever's going to be your user. So if I were using the Cowboys and regs, I would use Xavier Woods because he's got 89 speed, pretty good change of direction, the best out of the safeties at 86, and he's also 5'11", 208, which is not too big, but it's also not too small. And then you basically want to put some of your good zone coverage players in this position. So I think Darian Thompson's not bad. He's also 6'2", and then Reggie Robinson 6'1". Basically, these are going to be better than having linebackers in this positions, because you're going to be able to basically have more chances for interceptions, because they're going to play better zone coverage and they're going to be faster than linebackers. And it's basically just common sense. But what I like to do personally is, if I'm in an online game, I'm going to set my audibles as shown here, and then I'm going to pick any play out of nickel 3-5. Now, you could just do like Tampa 2 and audible down, but I'm actually going to go with a cover 3 cloud. The reason why I'm going to do this is because if I somehow get caught out in this defense, I'm going to have a very good stock play to go to, which is going to be cover 3 cloud. Now, what you're going to do, you're going to come out in this 3-3-5 cover 3 cloud. You can come out in any play, but I like to come out. I'm going to try to come out in cover 3 cloud because it's a very good stock coverage to get stuck in, as opposed to a Tampa 2 where you're blitzing a defensive back and it can be burned basically 6 ways from Sunday. But we're going to select a random play on offense. We're going to go with gun bunch, tight end, Piebu over. Basically, I just did a random setup. We're just going to audible right here. Basically, you're going to press X. You're going to press the D-pad to the left once. It's going to bring them 3-5 wide. You see we have our audibles up here. And we're going to select a random play. Let's do like a cover 3 buzz. Now, what's going to happen is, basically on a normal play, you would have outside linebackers at those positions, but now you're going to have safeties. So let's just say we're going to go to 3-5 wide, and we're going to go to the substitution menu. You're going to see right here we have a right outside linebacker and a left outside linebacker. You cannot sub safeties into these positions. You can only sub in defensive linemen and linebackers. However, if you go to 3-3-5, those outside linebackers turn into regular linebackers where you can sub safeties in. So essentially, when you're audibling down to 3-3-5 wide, instead of having one safety and 2 outside linebackers in the position, and that's the personnel, you will now have 3 safeties basically playing those positions, which is going to open up so many opportunities for you. Now, you also want to make sure too, at a gun bunch tight end, for example, we're just going to Mabel on one side of the field, which we're going to throw a hard flat and a curl flat on one side. You want to make sure that if you are doing this, that your best defensive lineman is basically at this defensive tackle spot, which I did not do. That was a mistake on my hand. But if we were doing this, I'd go to 3-3-5, and I would go to my substitutions menu, and I would make sure that in this position we're playing DeMarcus Lawrence, because he is our best player. So we're just going to play DeMarcus Lawrence in this position. And then if you want, it's really completely up to you. You could play like Jalen Smith at this position, and then you could play like an outside linebacker here. Like we'll play Sean Lee, for example. They're going to be better in coverage as opposed to having just defensive linemen out there. So we're just going to run this. We're going to come out in cover 3 cloud, as I said before. We're going to come out in Piebu over, and we're just going to run a very base setup, block the running back to lay fade the tight end. We're going to audible down now to cover 3 buzz, and you're going to see right here that we have Sean Lee at this defensive lineman, Jalen Smith at this spot. Now, we're just going to run a base setup. All we're going to do, pinch the defensive line. We're going to blitz the user. We're going to Mabel the right side of the field, because I know gun bunch tight end has a lot of crossing routes, and you can go ahead and exploit it. And then you could either go one of 2 ways. You could either put Reggie Robinson, or actually one of 3 ways technically. You could blitz Reggie Robinson as the defensive back. You could throw him into a hard flat, which is left on the left stick, so you can do it like this. Or you could throw him into a bluff blitz. So basically, that's going to be right on the right stick if you're doing your adjustments. And then we, like for example, if you don't want to get burnt by cover 3 beaters deep with the seam routes, we could throw like LB in a deep half, or you can keep them in the curl. But basically, your main priorities on this play is going to be covering the flats and then covering like this area of the field. So we're just going to break it down right here, and we're going to run this play. You're going to see that basically we're able to cover everything here. Now my controller is vibrating. I'm sorry, guys. And it just disconnected. You really do love to see it. In the middle of the play, bro. In the middle of the play. But you're seeing right here that the defense is going to get there, and we end up getting a sack on that play. So basically, that is like the gist of the audible down defense, the best audible down defense in Madden 21. I hope you guys have enjoyed this, decently short video, but it does give you a lot of information. And guys, can we smash 5 likes? Thank you. But most importantly, guys, stay classy.